that's chasing a bag. I'm super drippy, you not getting a splash. Super drippy, you not getting a splash. Got Louis Fendi and I'm ripping through tags. Ripping them, ripping them, ripping them, ripping them. Got issues, I'm crazy, I be with the mags. Chasing a nigga that's chasing a bag. I'm chasing a nigga that's chasing a bag. I'm super drippy, you not getting a splash. Nope, nope. Got Louis Fendi and I'm ripping through tags.
Okay guys, so it's Kimberly and I'm back with another video. Well, you know, I never really left because I just made my intro to this just a few minutes ago and now I'm making this video, but you know, this hair is still on my face and in my eye, and that's okay. So I'm making this video to talk about my life and how I cope with what I go through on a daily basis. And what I mean by that is that like I told you guys in my intro, that I have anxiety disorder and major depression, and a lot of people don't know that because I do a lot of masking and hiding, and you know, you just wouldn't know that because I try to be a strong soldier, but it is very hard to cope and deal. Sorry if my camera angle looks like this and I keep touching my hair because I know it looks a mess, but I know that I'm gonna post this, so you know, whatever. So yeah, let's start off with, I'm 22 years old. I'm not looking at the camera and I'm gonna be looking this way the whole time because I'm looking at myself. So anyways, I'm 22 years old. I was born November 15th, 1996. I'm a Scorpio. I have a 3-year-old son and I have a almost 8-month-old daughter. That's just that. I live in Pennsylvania right now, but I am originally from New Jersey. And let's just dig deep into this story. Let's start without, you know, it's getting too deep too fast, but let's start. So, like I said, I'm originally from New Jersey. So I was born and raised in New Jersey, from like one of the roughest parts. I was born in Plainfield, New Jersey, but I was raised in Newark. And everybody knows that that's not that great of a place. Praying for my city as we speak. So yeah, life as a little kid was kind of hard. I moved to Newark when I was about 8 or 9 years old. So that's really where I remember my life. I swear I remember living my life primarily. I lived on a couple of different streets in Newark, but my main memories start on Huntington Street. And that's when I went to the school called Peshine Ave, and that's when I first started living out there, and I was in like the first, no, I'm lying. Okay, so I'm lying. I didn't move to Newark at 8 or 9. I moved to Newark at like 7 because I was in like the 1st or 2nd grade when I started school out there. And so that life was relatively okay starting out, but then as I got older, I realized that I had somewhat of some issues. I used to tell my mom a lot, like, oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna die, or my chest, it hurts, or it feels tight because I don't know why, but I feel like I'm gonna die. And so we eventually linked that to me having an anxiety disorder. I get like these really bad anxiety attacks, and as I get older, they have gotten worse, especially after having kids and like going through different problems and relationships in life and all of that. It has gotten worse, but I learned to deal with it. So yeah, that started when I was probably like 8 or 9, and my mom got me checked out and all that. And that's how we found out that that was that. And so then as I got a little older, I want to say like maybe 11 or 12, is when I found out like, oh, yeah, I'm pretty depressed. And so now, and when I was younger, I didn't really think too much of it. I didn't really know why I felt the way I felt because relatively I lived an okay life. I was not abused, you know, like my mom didn't whoop my ass all crazy and shit. So I really didn't know why I felt like that. But now that I'm older and I look back, I do realize like a lot of stuff played a part in like my upbringing and who I am today. And so, you know, thinking back, that's just what I've, you know, summed up. But we'll get into that. We'll get into what happened and why I am the way I am. But right now in this video, I just want to focus on how I cope with it. And how I cope with it is that I don't. I do not cope with it because there's no coping. I don't even know what people mean when they say, oh, this is how I cope, this is what I do. There's nothing you really can do except live with it. It's just a constant, like, thing. It's just your way of life. And so, like I said, I don't cope with the shit. I wake up and there's this voice in my head telling me, like, get up, you got things to do, you got things to, you know, accomplish, and everything's gonna be great, and, you know, boom. And then there's this one voice that's just like, if you do that, there's gonna be issues, you're gonna fail, you're not gonna accomplish anything, and that voice will be anxiety. And then I have another voice in my head that's kind of just like, go to sleep, wash it off, wipe it out of your head, who cares? Life is nothing. Life means absolutely jack shit. Just, you know, you don't even have to worry about it. Just don't even worry, don't even think about it. Just lay down, just lay down, just lay down. And so that's like my constant morning routine. I wake up, I listen to the voices in my head. And that sounds really fucking crazy, but it's true. I listen, and then I have to really like find it within myself to tell myself, like, listen, fuck that voice and that voice, and just listen to yourself and focus on what you want to do. I don't take meds for this shit. You know, like I said, I'm 22 now, and so it's pretty much like a part of me. And I honestly, I don't even think I'd be who I am without it. Oh my God, somebody just texted me about an apartment. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a different video. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So, yeah. As I was saying, I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, that's also another problem that I have. I don't even know what that one is called. that's just me. That's just Kira. Like, that's just me. What was I saying? So yeah, I really don't cope with this shit. Like, I wake up every morning and I got murder on my mind. AK-47s, back 11, clouds and nines. Like, but no, it's not medicated. I don't have medication. I don't have a therapist. I used to, but I don't have a therapist. I don't believe in that shit. I'm lying. Don't listen to that part. I'm just gonna edit that part out. No, but not that I don't believe in therapists, but I realized that for me, it does not help me. I cannot sit. I'd rather vent to the camera like this than to sit and tell somebody else who I know is just getting paid to listen to me. And they probably really do care, but nah, you know, it's just not my cup of tea. And I don't like explaining my problems if they're not really, if like to a person, if that person really can't help me or do much about it. It's like not really a waste of time, but like sort of like a waste of time. So I kind of cut therapy out of my life. I don't really like to take medication because, like, I don't know. I think everybody's different when it comes to medication, and just like therapy, like, if your body is different, you don't know how you're gonna react. I've tried it, don't like it, it's not for me. But yeah, like, so I kind of just take everything one day at a time, and I don't really dwell. I try not to dwell on things because I know that if I dwell, you know, things are not gonna be great for me. And I try not to get overly into things as far as like thinking about things and stuff, because I know that that's not gonna be good for me. Because I have a problem with overthinking, that falls into my anxiety. I'm very indecisive. It really messes up a lot for me as far as like opportunities go and like things like that, because, you know, that voice is constantly like, you know, hey, don't do that, or hey, do this but don't do that, or, you know, don't go to that interview because they're not gonna like you, or hey, you're black and they're not gonna want to, you know, give you that, and just shit like that. Like, that's just really the gist of my life. But yeah, it's really bad. There's days where like I really just don't care, like, about absolutely nothing. It's horrible. It's like a constant battle of like, I care, but I really don't give a fuck. And that's like the worst, especially when you have kids, especially when you have things to do in life. It's like, Like, it is the worst. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, it consumes me. It's almost like, I can't really live a normal life. Like, I don't think my life is normal at all. I think that, like, nobody really understands what the hell I'm talking about right now, because you guys really, really don't live the life that I live. You guys really don't know, like, how bad it is. Like, it's bad. It's really fucking bad. Like, really fucking bad. But, I don't know. I'll get past it. Like, it really prevents me from doing a lot. Like, even as far as, like, working and, like, the motivation, like, the normal human motivation that we should have as beings, for me, is, like, it's gone. It's not even existing. Like, I don't even care. But I care so much. I literally cry. Like, I literally sit back and I cry, and I'm like, yo, I don't want to be a bum. I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to be, out of work, and I don't want to be broke, and I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do that. But then at the same time, I just don't have the wherewithal to keep going. It's horrible. It's horrible. I feel like I can't even be, like, the best mom, because my brain, like, who the fuck, who am I? What's wrong with me? Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. All I know is that I have depression and anxiety. I don't know. How do you guys cope? What do you guys do? Like, besides therapy and medication, like, what can you really do during your normal routine or whatever to, like, really make yourself feel better? Like, what can you really do? I feel like I just need $1 million freaking dollars, and I probably will be a lot better. I don't handle stress well. Stress plus those conditions is like, forget about it. Get about it, bro. Like, fuck out of here. Like, that is done up. Done. Like, it's just ridiculous. I don't even know, how people, I don't even know. And then I grew up, like, it was just me and my mom. I have a little brother. It was me and my mom for a long time. My brother, I'm like 7 years older than him. And, like, I grew up, like, kind of like, my mom was like, I don't know, like, I can't really tell you guys too much, because this video is really just kind of like briefing you guys on the fact that I have these problems. And, like, I can't really say too much because I know what really contributed to a lot of this. But it's hard. It's so hard to, like, move past it and stuff. Like, and it's crazy because I feel like eventually I'm really gonna be, like, telling y'all mad shit. Like, y'all gonna know my business, bro. Y'all gonna know my fucking business. Oh my god, like, it's horrible, but I don't know. I don't know, like, I don't know what else to say about this shit. It's just that it really hinders a lot in life. I just wanted to let you guys know I have it. I'm not really explaining how I cope with it, because, to be honest, I don't know how I cope with it, and I said that already. But I really want you guys to know, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Like, this is just a fucking video. And, like, I just lost all sight of, like, really what I wanted to say, because I don't want to spill too much beans in it. Like, I feel like all these beans could be more videos. Like, I will let you guys know this, though, that, my mom had some problems. Like, my mom had some issues, and, shit happens. But, I love her, and that's that. But that's a whole nother video. Like, that is that, and it will make this video make sense. It will make this video make a lot of sense. But, I don't know. With that being said, though, I really don't have much else to say, because I'm just gonna end up telling you guys a bunch of stuff. But, subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, tell me what you like, what you didn't like. If you're gonna continue to watch my channel, tell me what you want to see. Do you want me to do? I do crazy stuff. I do crazy shit. Like, you can send me questions, I'll answer them shits truthfully. I don't care. You guys can do like would you rather. You could do, well, I don't really care. I'll even spit some hot ass bars because I told y'all I'm Carolee the rap. You already know, my nigga. Like, fuck, like it's like no, but I really gotta get off of this. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna be posting more often every day, or at least every other day, because this is probably gonna be like kind of like a full-time job for me. But you know, yeah, let me know what you want to know about me. I'm the real Carolee, and I'm signing off. So thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.